Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel, and I just would like to show you the view from my bedroom. Not bad at all, right? Today is Monday, February 10th, 2020, and as you can see, there is a mountain view right away from my bedroom, and we live in the state of Montana, a little town called Bozeman. Who just joined my channel and didn't know where I'm from. And we take the trash out because tomorrow it will be picked up, and a lot of snow been lately, a lot. It's not very sunny today as it used to be yesterday, but it's not bad, still very beautiful. It's one of the main busiest road in town, but I don't mind. So today I wanted to talk about my 9 years in United States that happened on February 7th. Yes, 9 years. Just show you around my room a little bit, my bedroom. Oops, too dark. It's a little bit mess. So this is how I look like before going to United States. This is my picture, was 25, and this is how I look like now, more or less. So my husband went to ranch to practice shooting, and that's why I can make a little video for you guys of my bedroom. And of course you're gonna see me as well. I'm trying to learn Spanish, and I have a lot of books right here. That will be my almost sixth language I'm gonna try to learn. And this is a beautiful calendar for this year with all these beautiful homes we've been looking at in Arizona that we gonna to relocate in summer. I just don't know what months exactly, but it's super beautiful. Oh, actually no, this calendar is from Montana, I believe, but yeah, I think this is from Montana. But anyway, we're dreaming about our house sooner or later. Yeah, it looks like Montana, I think, but anyway. So a lot of dreams came true. 9 years in United States seems like a long time, but I need to say that this time goes by too fast. I even didn't realize how fast. So 9 years in United States was on February 7th. As I said before, I came to United States in 2011, and I am so happy right now after looking back at all of these years that happened to me. I wanted to share with you my thoughts about that, and I talked to my husband today in the morning, and I told him, like, I probably don't really realize still how much stuff happened, and like all of these years just go by so fast. So let's go back and take a look. And like I told him, like pretty soon I become a citizen of America, and I I think until it didn't happen, I haven't happened yet. I don't really understand how it's such a big deal. It's such a big deal to become a citizen of another country, especially of the country like that. And I told him, like, I don't understand why other people is, put so much effort and just dreaming, and, and I never was dreaming about that. It just happening. I just follow the circumstances, I guess, and maybe I'm lucky. I just don't realize it yet. So in these 9 years, I moved in so many different states. I used to live in California, then I moved to Florida, and now I'm living in Montana. And this summer we're going to move to Arizona. So that's been kind of crazy, moving all over the place from one state to another state, and it's such a long distance. If you can take a look at the map, you will see that where Florida is and where I am right now, and where is Arizona, Montana, California. So it's from one part of the state, from one part of the country to another part of the country. So it's been kind of crazy. Also, I can say that 1 year of these 9 years been more or less happy or more successful or not. Every year that I spent in the United States been amazing. I mean, it's just unbelievable how the life changing so fast, and that I can really say that, oh, this year was like, I won't forget about that, or I don't like this year. I have such a huge experience in almost every aspect of my life, especially like job and like self-esteem. I learned a lot about myself and develop like your personality, because we're growing all the time during our life to some kind of level that you want to achieve, and what you want to be, how you want to see yourself, right, in future. And it gives me so many opportunities to grow, and as a person, and I am a wife, I'm a mother, and I'm a daughter, and of course I'm learning and learning and learning so many stuff that I never think before I came to United States. And now I understand myself better. I understand what I want. I understand where I'm going. I have new dreams. I have new goals and all of that. But it came to me not only in 1 minute, and it just happening like little by little, little by little. Of course, some years was more tough than another, and I go through a lot of challenges. I got married, I get divorced, I married again, and now I've been successfully and happily married for almost 4 years now. So, it's been not easy. It's been not really simple like it sounds, that, oh, she's just a lucky girl from Ukraine that never dreamed to be in the United States, but we're struggling so hard and we want to be there in this country, and we don't have this chance. So I mean, life is really unpredictable, and I understand more in some reason that sometimes you need just to relax and not dream about anything, and just let the life handle it for you, like happened to me, I guess. And um, for example, like when I was really mad at my husband when we moved to Montana. I never wanted to come here, and I told him, like, I hate this state, I hate this, like weather and all of that. But at the end of the day, at the end of 1 year being in Montana, I realized that also so many good stuff happened to me. And for us as a family, that we travel a lot, that I get a better job in a bigger company, and I get paid more. And it's something that you always learn. You get this experience, and it's something that you can't just really not consider when you're thinking about all of the changes that's happening with you in life. And um, every year is getting more and more excited, because I realized that really a lot of my dreams came true. Like, I always wanted to live abroad since I was 12, and I just didn't know where exactly I want to live. I always knew though that I wanted to live somewhere where it's warm all year round, with a nice weather all year round. I can't even imagine all of these palm trees, like being around me in Florida. And it happened. I wanted to have a son, and it happened. He was born in Florida. I dream about getting married, and it's also like happened very, very suddenly, I guess, because my first marriage was very, uh, I didn't really realize that, oh, I'm in a relationship, and I met my husband online, not even in a dating site. So, and after 1 year being together, we got married. It was my first marriage. My second marriage happened also very fast, and my second husband told me that he wants to marry me like on our second date. Yeah, so and when I was a teenager, and when I was young, I remember that I told my mom, "Oh, I probably never gonna marry it. I don't want to have a family. I don't want to have children, and all of that, crap that I told my parents." And I was really think so. I was really sure about that I don't need that in my life. I'll always be single, and I don't really interested in being married person. But it happened, and to have a family, it's a challenge. It's very unique experience, and again, it's not easy. Life in general is not easy, but when you married, life is not easy at all, and it's getting more complicated. But it can if you work it out, and you learn from your mistakes, yes, you are not a loser. When you probably right now sitting and watching my video and thinking about that, "Oh, I'm a loser, I will never go to that point," I can tell you for sure that is not true, because unfortunately, long ago, when I was at school, when I was at university, yeah, I was thinking that I'm a loser. I was thinking that I will never be successful. I didn't know what to do with my life. I didn't know what I want from my life, what person I want to see next to me, and where I want to be, what I want to do, like, I mean, job, and, like where I want to live, and how I'm going to achieve that. But, and then when just life gave me this opportunity to go to United States, and it also didn't happen just because I was getting ready and because I have some kind of fairies in my life. It was two my girlfriends who told me, "Yeah, you should go to United States and try," and I say yes. By the way, if you didn't see the movie Yes Man with Jim Carrey, you should watch this movie. It's really cool. That man who was telling all the time no, 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 no to everything, and then he just changed his mind completely and tell yes to everything. Try everything, you explore. Just forget about your fear. If you have doubts, if you don't believe in yourself, don't listen to anybody else. Don't listen to anybody who tell you that you can do that, you can afford that, you can go there or do this and become this. That's freaking not fair, and it's not true, because the example is me, and I can tell you 400% that everything is possible. Well, I am not at that point when I have everything that I want to. As I said, that now my goal is to have my own place, like house and apartment, and go through the real estate. That I want to have several properties in different cities, different states, and rent them. That's kind of my dream. I still try to figure it out how to handle that, but I'm sure that life will show me the way if I really want to do that. And when I came to United States 9 years ago, I was young, I was very stupid, I was very naive, and I was thinking a lot of stuff that was not important to me. I waste a lot of time, and this is my mistakes, and yes, I regret about them. I did that, but you're not a loser if you learn from your mistakes. So my dream happened. My first dream happened when I came to United States, and I stayed. It was a hard decision to decide, should I stay, should I go. So many times I packed my stuff and I was ready to go back home, because there's always your parents, there's always your friends who told you that you need to go back, and it should be fine, but there always was also people who tell me all the time that no, you don't need to go back home, you need to stay, you need to fight for your happiness, you need, you did already a lot, you already here, so why don't you just try a little bit harder, and and maybe you will see that the life will change for you to the better one, and I was crying and I was struggling, and But then it just happened. My best friend, it's my husband, it's my American husband, and I just realized that it's the only one person who will pick up the phone no matter what time of the day I will call him, and no matter what will happen, he always listens to me, he always gives me an advice, he's such a huge support to me. And that is awesome. I met this person in Florida as well, and yes, I get divorced with my first Russian husband, but after all of that happened, after I settled down, after we moved away, I told him, like, now I'm really happy that we did that you just take our family and move it so far away from everything where I was so unhappy. And we going through this life together, and I so thankful to him every day that like he supports me in everything. And we're going through this time, we're building our family, we're building our future together, and it's amazing. And even I told myself again long ago, I will never ever marry to foreign guy, like from whatever other country than Ukraine or Russia. Like, I was my taboo. I said no way. I was dating a couple guys that was Americans, but what the hell, just kind of noise outside, sorry, I didn't know what is that. And I told myself, like, no, 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 it will never happen in my life. But life happens, love happens, and when it happened, I can't resist. I really can. You just see the person, and it's just from the first sight. And yeah, 4 years ago we met, and then since then our life just become kind of crazy. um, you know and yeah, so from these 9 years I go from zero to hero in some way, because when I came in United States, I didn't know how to drive a car. I didn't know so many stuff about this country, not the laws, not the rules, nothing. I mean, I just was kind of wearing the pink glasses, and I was like, hoo, young, and didn't have any plan how to live my life completely. I'm like, whatever happened, that's fine, I will figure it out. Actually, sometimes you need to have a plan. Sometimes you need to have a plan in your life for a long perspective and a small perspective, what you're gonna do. And I was scared. I was so scared when we moved from one state to another state. And then, once I move alone, I change so many different apartments and lose a lot of money. I lose a lot of stuff. When I moved from San Francisco to Florida, I left like so many my clothes and shoes and stuff just behind, and just, you regret it first, and then you just let it go. Just let it go, like exactly from the cartoon. And that helps when you just leave sometimes some stuff behind, and it's okay. And I understand that, from that personality whom I was before, was frightened girl who was afraid, who was doubted a lot, like, oh my god, I will never do that, I will never do that. You see, now I'm trying to learn the fifth language. Yes, it's hard. I was trying to, again, not paying attention that why I should learn Spanish language. Now I'm trying to learn it, and I'm kind of enjoying it, because it's kind of cool to understand people from another countries, especially in United States. It's so many people speaking Spanish, and again, I didn't know that. And now, why I don't want to try a new skill to to learn this language. And I think it's awesome, to learn something new, try something new. So my experience being in the United States for this many years, it's amazing. Long ago, I came here as a nanny, as a live-in nanny, and my life, my journey begins, and it's still not over. I'm still exploring so many new states, so many places. I like to travel. I like to drive my car and just drive with my son. He's my best buddy. He's almost 7 years old, and he travels with us a lot as well, since he is 3 or so. And he's very easygoing. We need to travel. Okay, mom, I'm packing. So that's awesome. Of course, I get my papers. I get my, green card. That's awesome. And again, I thought that it will never happen. I never think about that, how to become a citizen of another country. Now I'm driving my new car. Now I'm, have a good job. I'm married. I have my wonderful child. And it's so much more stuff. Life is offering us so many stuff that, you just need to go and do some effort and try. And, if you try something, it didn't work, try something else, and it's okay. We can, like I told my son, we can be successful in everything. You really can. Somebody is painting, somebody is writing books, somebody is making movies, somebody is dancing, and it's okay. You just need to find yourself, what you really want to do in your life. And I'm really, really thankful this opportunity that happened to me in my life, that I moved to United States and I decided to stay. I choose this country, and this country chose me somehow. I tell about that in my previous videos, how it happened, how I moved to United States, and about all of my path that I did, and through what program I choose to come to United States. I understand in the nowadays world what's going on with this immigration progress and process, and so many changes, and yeah, it's tough. I need to admit that it's really tough, and probably like 9 years ago it was much easier to do so, but still people come in, still people leaving everything behind, their apartments and their friends and family, and they come into United States. I know some people who win the green card twice. I mean, seriously, how is that possible? I never win a green card. I never even try to play the lottery, because yes, I have a chance and maybe I will won it before, but never happened because I just didn't do anything. And I asking myself why. So maybe the life has this plan for me, that I'm coming by myself in United States, and I go through all of that stuff that I did, and that's what was my plan. So yeah, it's what I try to advise you, that never give up. You never know what can happen tomorrow. You never know what can happen in a week or months or a year, how your life can greatly change from hero to zero. Guys, seriously, believe in yourself, and it's only you who can be successful or not, who can achieve your goals or not. Only you is the best person to yourself, is the best friend to yourself, is, and nobody else. People will always tell you that you're a loser. You're not a loser, believe me. And yeah. So my 9 years in the United States uh, goes by so fast, really fast, and so many more. And I haven't been at home for these 9 years. I haven't been in Ukraine, but I'm going in May to visit my parents and my family and my friends. Finally, I'm so super excited about that. And then I'm super excited about moving to new state of Arizona, and begin my new life down there. So much more to explore, so much more is waiting for me. And subscribe to my channel, ask me any questions that you have. I will try to answer all your messages and all your maybe you have any concerns or something, and I try to explain, and I try to share my experience. And yeah, life is beautiful. It really is. And as older I am, as I understand more about that it's all about opportunities. It's all about, like, not to give up. It's believe in yourself. It's amazing. The world is amazing. You need to explore until your life, otherwise, why are we living for? Ask yourself this question. And I wish you a good day. And be successful, be happy. Bye bye.